Yo, what's up, guys? So today I'm going to show you a really cool three-card location effect. It was first published by Harry Lorraine in his book Close-Up Card Magic. And now I actually taught this in one of my live streams, and it was so incredible and so dope at the time that I want to show you again because that live stream is no longer up, and it just goes to show you should join the live streams every time I do one. So since that live stream, though, I was just been playing around with it, and I came up with a variation on it that I think you might like. So let's get into it. Alright, so for Location Supreme, you will need 3 people, so let's assume I have a person here, here, and here helping me out, alright? So, what we can do is, you know what, let's give it a quick shuffle first. Normally, you see people shuffle cards, but you don't actually see them being mixed, so this way you can actually see them being shuffled like this, right? So, what we can do is, you know, let's give it a shuffle like this first, too. So, what we can do here is have you just take a card from the top of the deck, and then you, sir, would you please take a card from the middle, and you, ma'am, take a card from the bottom there, alright? So, 3 cards from different parts of the pack, so remember that card if you would. Okay, remember that card if you would, and remember that card as well, alright? So, 3 cards from the middle. And what we can do here is, would you please cut the deck as many times as you'd like, and stop anytime you want to, alright? So, anytime you'd like to stop there. So maybe she cuts or stops there. All right, so again, we can take the 3 cards, put them there, and we can give it some more cuts like this until we'd like to stop. Maybe right there is fine, just so that the cards are lost in the pack and nobody can know where they are. But I'm gonna try to get a sense of what your card is. So let's focus on your card. Let's focus on your card. I think yeah, I think it's this one over here. Not these. Ooh, you know what? I think I have a feeling about this card. Ooh, you know what? No, none of these. Ooh, definitely this one right here. That's the one right there. But I'll try it again. Focus on your card, would you please, sir? Let's see. Maybe I can give it a shuffle. Let's see. Maybe I can just cut to it. Maybe that one right there. Hopefully I got it. You know what? Let's just see how we're doing. Did I get anybody's card here? Maybe somebody's. Oh, your cards. Good. Let's see. There's one more. Let's give it a shuffle like this. We'll try it one more time. You know, this time I actually use these cards to find the other cards, just like this. I give it a snap, and look, there's 1, 2, 3 cards now. There's one card in the center of the cards here. You know what? It actually is your card. Thank you very much. Alright, so for this, there is a little bit of a setup. What you want to do is take out all the aces and all the picture cards out and put them on top of the deck. Alright, so that's the setup. You just have all aces and all picture cards on top of the deck like that, and you're ready to go. Now, I know having it set up like this is kind of a pain in the ass, and sometimes it's not worth it, but I think for this trick, it is worth it, alright? So, definitely at least try it once, alright? So, once you have those on top of the deck, you want to say, look, all the cards are shuffled, they're all here, and what I say is, sometimes you'll see a person shuffle, but you won't actually see the cards being shuffled, and that's a good line to use when you're doing this type of shuffle, which is just this. Taking cards, hold the deck face up, take cards from the face and put them, turn them face down on the table like this, and keep doing that, you know, staggering the cards like this to where it looks like a shuffle, right? But nothing's happened to the deck. And once you get to some of these face cards and aces, just do that and just throw them down. And they can push them in if they want to. And this looks like a shuffle, but nothing happened to the deck. So it's like a self-working false shuffle. All right, so do that. Now you say, look, we'll give it another shuffle just for good measure. And what we want to do here is chop off, you know, 2/3 of the deck like this, so that we have about, you know, maybe a third or a quarter of the deck in here, and just shuffle those off like this. Now you want to spread the deck on the table like this, and turn to this person and say, look, would you please pick a card towards the top of the deck? And they'll do that, maybe that one right there. And then the person right here will pick a card from the middle, and this person would pick a card towards the bottom. All right, so what happens here is this person picks a number card, this person picks one of the face cards or an ace, right? And this person also picks a number card, because what we did is these started out on top, all the picture cards and all the aces started out on top, right? And then we shuffled maybe a quarter of the deck on top, so they're picking a number card and they're picking a number card, and then person in the middle will always pick an ace or a picture card. It just works out like that. So that's the brilliance behind Harry's trick. But it actually gets more brilliant than that. So, by the way, what you want to do is when you take the cards up, you always want to make sure that the face card ends up back in the middle of the 3 selections, alright? So what you're going to do is have somebody start cutting the deck, and they can cut as many times as they want, and they can cut until they want to stop cutting the deck, alright? So it doesn't matter at all. Now, as soon as they stop, what you do is have somebody pick up the selections, put them on top of the deck, and then they can cut again as many times as they want to. Have somebody else do it, and then you can have a lot of fun with this. And at this point, everything is so convincing because they shuffled the deck was shuffled again, you spread the deck, they could have picked any cards, and then they were cutting the deck, you put it back in, they cut the deck even more. So there's no way in their mind that you could now find them. But you do find them, and it's very, very simple, because all you're going to do is look through the deck and find where there is a picture card surrounded by 2 number cards, or an ace surrounded by 2 number cards. So, for example, we go through and we just look for it. There it is right there. See, there's a picture card surrounded in the middle of all the rest of the picture cards by 2 number cards. You can see that very clearly right there, right? So you'll be like this, so they can't see what you're doing, obviously, right? So this is exposed view. This is what's happening. So you go through, and you look for that trio of picture cards surrounded by number cards, right? So you break the spread, and you put the topmost one on the table. Say, ooh, I think one of them might be this card here, and then you replace them and put these just on top with a cut, right? Just like this, and turn the deck over. Now, originally, Harry Lorraine just did it where you just go through and you take them all out at once, right? But I like to break it up. I like to have 3 separate effects. So I think one of them might be this one. And what I like to do here is do a riffle shuffle. Say, look, we'll give it one more shuffle. This way, the setup is now broken, right? So if they look through the deck at the end, nothing will be obvious, right? So what you're going to do here is do any kind of production you want to do. I just do a false cut. I think it might be this one right there. I just do a false cut and put the top card down like that. Say, I got one more card to go, but let's see how we're doing here. Now you just turn them both face up. So you got to get somebody's card. Obviously, it will be 2 people's card, right? You say, now I got one more to go, and I give it another shuffle just to really make sure this setup is, untraceable, right? Just like that. Say I got one more card to go, and in fact I'll use both these cards to find it. So you just do this, rub them together, put them on top, do a snap, take 3 cards off, and do the old Hammond switch, where it appears to be in the middle of the cards, where you take your hand like this, palm down, reverse spread it in your fingers like this, so this comes over, reverse spreads it, and then show the top card like this, reverse spread again, that bottom card goes there as you do that, so it looks like it's in the sandwich. And what was your card? Boom, nailed all 3. A little bit more detail on that switch. So, the 3rd person card is on the bottom of this little packet here. So what you want to do is take this hand, palm down from above, take it, turn it face up, turn it on the bottom, and then you want to put the lowermost card on top of that card, turn up that top card. That way it looks like it's their card in the middle. Really, it's not. It's just an optical illusion. And then you just do this, and all 3 cards are found. But obviously, you can reveal all 3 at once if you'd like to. I just like to break it up, and I challenge you to come up with your own ways to reveal all 3 separately with different ways to do it. So I hope you have fun with it, and thanks for watching. Alright guys, so as always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video, and I really hope that you learned something new and got some value from this, whether it be, a new slide or a new idea, or just, I hope that it brightened your day a little bit. Until next time, happy practicing. I love you guys.